Thank you, President Capeluto, for introducing me. Thank you, Board of Trustees, who conferred our degrees this morning. And thank you, distinguished guests. Of course, a huge thank you to the families and friends who have supported us in our journey. Congratulations to all of you, class of 2018. It is with immense joy that I'm standing before you today to celebrate the end of our suffering. I'm still wondering where did time go. I cannot believe 4 years went by so quickly. As a matter of fact, I took my last final last week, and I still remember fighting and overcoming laziness to put every bit of information in my head. And now, here we are at this ceremony. I'm like, wow, who would have thought? Sorry for hyping myself a little bit too much, but wow. Is it really Esias delivering the commencement speech today? Please bear with me while I'm trying to process everything. Graduation time is always a moment filled with mitigated emotions. It is when we realize that we have to start adulting, paying bills, and then from nowhere comes a family. After today, we will go our separate ways. Some of us will enter the workforce. Others will pursue graduate or professional studies. And some of us with no jobs. But I want you to remember two things. One, never underestimate yourself. Two, do not be afraid to become actors of social change. When I was a high schooler, I've always dreamed of going to Harvard. But I had to give up on my dream because at the time, I did not speak English. In the 12th grade, I was ready to go study medicine in France, but my father decided otherwise. He brought me at the same university he studied 30 years ago. At first, I was very anxious because it was a new environment, a new culture, and a new language that I had to learn, discover, and embrace. But thanks to all the resources available at UK, I was able to learn English in 5 months, complete my undergraduate education, and now I'm heading to Harvard. During my time at UK, I've been in challenging situations where people didn't believe I was able to succeed because of the color of my skin or my origin. However, here I am today. Never underestimate yourself because of what people think of you. Some of my friends even told me that I was dreaming too much and that I had to stay down to earth. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything you set your mind to. You're the master of your own future. I'm telling you that today so that you realize that ambition is what drives people to achieve their goals. Ambition is what gives you a purpose in life. Even though ambition is good, you have to be equipped with the tools and skills to survive in this tough world. This is when education comes into play. These 4 years were definitely challenging. We've all been in a period when we wanted to drop out from college, or even asking ourselves if what we're doing was worth it. In fact, Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world.
Fact.
I want you to realize that we're so lucky to be here right now. According to the US Census Bureau, only 32.5% of the US population had earned a bachelor's degree or more in 2015. It is such a notable accomplishment, and education is powerful. It is with education that we can innovate and change the world. Education is not only a tool to innovate, but it allows us to break down barriers to opportunity. In this room, we're all different in terms of origin, religion, or even socioeconomic status. Now that you're ready to leave this campus, I want you to become more role models in your own communities. You need to aspire to inspire others. You never know. Several other students may already be looking up to you and wanting to go to college. However, this cannot be accomplished if our educational systems are not diverse and inclusive. It has been shown that diversity is extremely important in schools and communities. Studying with people from different backgrounds shapes your mind differently because you're able to see the world from several angles. Today's students need to be prepared to succeed with a more diverse and more global workforce than ever before. We are the leaders of tomorrow, and we are the only ones that can impact the next generation. Now, I cannot wait to go back to bed and start catching up on all my Netflix series. And I hope you do the same. You deserve it. Because I think we're the best class that you can ever have. So remember, never underestimate yourself, and do not be afraid to become actors of social change. Again, congratulations to all of you. It has been my honor to be part of the White Cat family. Thank you.